guys, welcome to today's video. Today is an exciting one. You've asked for it. I've wanted to do it for the past year, so here it is. It's my makeup declutter. I'll try and keep this introduction as short and sweet as possible because I want to be putting the same introduction in for every single makeup declutter. So yeah, I'll leave a timestamp down here somewhere if you want to skip ahead to the declutter if you've already seen this introduction. If you haven't, because it's the first one or it's the first one you've seen, welcome. We're going to be doing a makeup declutter, going through every single item that I own and choosing if I want to keep it or not. I have purchased, I would say, a healthy 97% of my makeup, maybe 95% of my makeup by myself. So of course I'm not going to be as ruthless as people who get PR because I've bought the makeup myself for a reason. It's my hard-earned cash that's been spent on it. I don't want to be minimalistic. All I want to do is refine my collection nicely so I know what I've got, so that I can open my drawers and not feel overcrowded. I definitely feel overcrowded at the moment. I don't declutter my makeup. I haven't done previously, so here we go into the makeup declutter. Everything that I will be getting rid of is either going to family and friends or in the bin if it's yucky, disgusting and old, you know, like cream products dry out and are disgusting. So it won't be going to waste, don't worry. I do apologise, but I will not be doing giveaways or sending it to people, so please don't comment down saying send it to me because I just don't feel comfortable doing that, and also it just becomes a little bit complicated, and personally I've got enough family and friends to distribute my makeup around to, so it won't go to waste. Don't worry, it will not go to waste if you're thinking about that, but like I said, I won't be doing an absolute ruthless declutter, but I want to declutter enough to feel like I can breathe again. So like I said, I'm going to try and keep this short and sweet, so let's get into the makeup declutter. This is my foundation collection. I am not proud of this whatsoever. This is deep, like I can't actually see the bottom of this drawer anymore. Like, it is pretty horrific. There's a lot of makeup in here that I can declutter today, and I can feel confident about decluttering it. There's also a lot of things that I will forever hold on to until I use them all up. If you watch my series Foundation Nation, then you will know that I do an in-depth review on a foundation for an entire week. I give you the lows, the highs, the goods, the bads, you know, everything in between, the price point, the swatches, everything. So yeah, if you see a foundation here that you'd like me to full review, like a really in-depth review on it for an entire week, then just let me know in the comments below so I can absolutely do that. I sometimes get a little bit stuck on whether to review older foundations or just review new ones. It's quite difficult sometimes to know what people want, so if you see a foundation here that you've been looking at buying but you want me to do a review on, I can do it. It does take me a week to film them because I do a really in-depth review, so if you see anything here that you want to see in that, then yeah, don't be afraid to say down below. Yeah, let's just get all of this out and assess the situation. Okay, well I have easily over 100 foundations sitting in front of me right now, which is pretty disgusting. I think it's actually horrendous. Like, one person does not need all of this. I have not been through my foundation collection in probably forever, and there's some certain things that just need to go in the bin. Obviously with cream products I am just funnier with, and I have been throughout this whole declutter series. Powder products I feel like can last until they look funny, smell funny, feel funny, whereas cream products I don't know, it's pretty gross. So there's a lot of things here that would just go in the bin if I think they're unsafe to use. So yeah, let's get started with a handful of things I love and will never get rid of. The IT Cosmetics CC cream is an absolute favourite of mine. I've practically used the whole bloody thing up. It's just like so easy to use. It's quite expensive, it's like 30 quid, but I'm going to keep that one. I really like it. The Too Faced Born This Way foundation, I got this in the shade Ivory. It's a little bit too light for me, but I really like it, so I'm going to keep that one as well. As you can probably tell, I love this foundation. The No. 7 Hydroluminous foundation is one of my favourites. It's so beautiful on the skin. I think I've started this one, and these two are backups. So I'm going to try and put backups at the back, hence the whole back up. thing, but they are only going to be for foundations that I absolutely love and are well approved, so that I don't have this collection of like crap basically. But yeah, love this foundation, keeping. Another one that I have a backup of is the Hourglass Stick Foundation. I've got mine in the shade Bisque. Bloody love this foundation. It's so creamy and it's just beautiful. It's very luxurious. I've got a backup of it and I'm keeping both of them. Something I am going to get rid of because it's literally probably older than my sibling is the Magic Eau de Taupe. I don't know how do you say that. Nude Magic? I don't even know what the bloody name of it is. The Feel Fresh Foundation Weightless Bare Perfection by L'Oreal. It looks watery because it actually is. It is a watery foundation that you use to shake the pigment about. It's beautiful. However, this is literally possibly 10 years old now, so it needs to go. Another one that is going in the bin is this. I don't even want to open this, okay? I thought I decluttered this and I obviously threw it back in without even realising. It's the Rimmel Fresher Skin Foundation. This goes grey, okay? If you see anyone that likes this foundation, you know, praise down to you. I don't even think they sell this anymore. It was so vile. Normally Rimmel London foundations are lovely, but this one just separated. It was disgusting. It was absolutely vile. I could have probably made a better foundation myself. It was vile. It's going in the bin. I got this from Primark, which is My Perfect Colour Airbrush Body Foundation. It's like a spray-on foundation. It was kind of taken after the Dior. As you can see, it was £1, and I thought this would be quite fun for like the body. So I might keep this for a bit of fun. I mean, like I said, it's £1, so if it's disgusting then it doesn't matter, I can just throw it away, but I'm going to keep this just for a bit of fun. I have the Colourpop stick foundations. This is probably my favourite stick foundation for its price. Obviously the Hourglass one is literally like 40 odd quid, whereas these are like £8, which is very, very affordable. I have a lot of colours and I won't lie to you, I've just ordered a few more because of Black Friday. Was like, that's when I'm filming this, it was Black Friday, like 2 weeks ago I think it was now. So yeah, I have a lot of shades here. This one is too light for me. Let's just swatch all of these. So basically this one is my true shade. This is 30C. I wouldn't have called this a cool tone shade at all because it's like basically orange, but this one is way too light for me. This is Fair 07, so I'm going to get rid of this one. This one is good for lightening things up. I'm going to keep that one, which is Fair 27. I think I'm just going to keep the top 3 and just get rid of that one, to be honest. We'll just see when others arrive. That was quite pink, isn't it? We'll keep all of them apart from the lightest one, and then we'll just assess the situation when it gets to it. One that I'm very sitting on the fence about is the No. 7 Lift and Illuminate foundation. Kathleen likes raves about this, but I'm not too sure that I like it that much. However, it's like a airless pump foundation, which I really like and appreciate because I can use it all up. I have used, I'd say, probably a third of it, so I might just keep it and use it. We'll just see how we get along. One that I am going to get rid of is, oh my god, look how hanging this looks. It's the Maybelline Dream Fresh BB Cream. This is going in the bin because you look like an Oompa Loompa when you apply this. Like, look how orange this is. No one is this shade. No one is this shade. So this is going to go in the bin. It's vile. Another one that's going to go in the bin just because it's old and I've used it and it's dried out, not because it was disgusting or anything. Well, I mean it is now, but it's just completely dried out and a little bit gross. It's the L'Oreal Nude Magique Cushion, the same family of this. Love this range, very beautiful on the skin. However, I've used it all up, so it's going to go in the bin. I have another lot of stick foundations here. This is the Revolution stick foundations. Where's that gone? Just there. I have F1, F2, F3 and F4. So let's just swatch all of these and see what shades are better suited to me, because I can't possibly keep all 4. Like, it's getting a little bit absurd. I don't know if you can actually see that, but these foundations to me are a little bit too pink. And I have no idea how I've got away with these. This one is good. This is F2. F1 is just a little bit too pale for me, I think. Although, like, the inner of my arm is much darker than my actual face. So this is a very good representation. But I can kind of see from looking at it what shades are good for me. This one looks way too pink. This one looks way too pink. I think I might keep these 2 shades, I think. I'm not really too sure. That one's too light and that one's too dark, so I'm just going to keep the middle 2 for now. I obviously need to go out and swatch these a little bit more because these are actually lovely, really creamy foundations, but there's no point keeping it if it's too pink or whatnot for me, so yeah, it's going to go. Another one I'm going to keep is the Lancome Tint Idole Extra Wear. This is really nice. I think this is in the shade B2. Oh no, O10. No idea, but there you go. 010. This is lovely. It looks lovely on my skin. The only thing is, because it's so heavily scented, my skin does not like it. So it does break out. But if I've got like a wedding to go to, I want to wear a foundation and make my skin look nice for the whole day. This is a really, really nice foundation to wear just because it looks really, really beautiful. It oxidizes to the perfect shade to me. It just basically dries down. So I'm going to keep it. I've got 2 of these Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter, like, they're not really foundations. They're like highlighters. Dewy products, I don't really know what to call them. They are stunning. I've got the shades 1 and 4 here. I've got 1 for more of a highlighting and 4 is more like my skin tone as such. Like it's so sheer, it is like my skin tone. So I'm going to keep both of these. These are quite expensive and they're really, really beautiful products. I think I am going to get rid of the No Filter foundation. My skin is very, very dry and this is quite like a mattifying foundation. I've got the shades Light 50 and Fair 25. This one is like my perfect shade, but it's a tiny bit too yellow, so I put a little bit of drop of this in it. It's a lovely foundation, but I'm just not oily enough to pull off this foundation, so it's gonna go in the goodbye pile. I need to stop doing this. I have 3 of the Revolution Conceal and Define foundations. Like I don't mind keeping 2, but 3 is ridiculous. So let me swatch these. I've got F6, F7 and F8.5. I have a feeling F8.5 is going to be way too dark for me, but let's just give it a swatch and have a look. Okay, so here we go. That is F6, that's F7, and that's F8.5. For some reason, F7 is darker than F8.5, and that really bothers me because I don't actually know what shade I'm going to be. This is very yellow, this is very dark. This would be perfect if I was tan. That's kind of a shade I'd get away with now. Maybe mix it in with this. I'm not really too sure, maybe mixed in. Yeah, that's like a good shade for me right there. I don't know if you can actually see that. Like that, that's a good shade. That's too dark. But it's good to have a foundation when you're dark, that's the problem. Now I'm going to get rid of this one, it's just too dark for me. And I'm going to keep these 2, perhaps, I think, maybe. I have no idea what to do. Thing is, that makes a beautiful shade right there. I'm going to keep F6 and F8.5 and get rid of F7. It's just too dark for me. I don't know what the hell is going on with this, but these 2 I can mix, and yeah, I'm going to keep these 2. I'm going to keep this one. This is the Makeup Forever HD Finish Foundation in Y225. Really, really love this foundation. It's just such a goodie to me. It's going to be kept. I also have the Makeup Forever HD Foundation Stick and a backup because I really, really like this one. It's so beautiful. It's in Y225 again. Really, really like it. Probably shouldn't have bought a backup, but this was on offer and I just could not refuse keeping. I'm going to keep these 2 little foundations. These are from Essence. These are the Insta Perfect Strong Matte Effect foundations, but I think they're not very mattifying at all. I think they actually look like skin. They're not focusing at all, but they look beautiful. They're like just dropper foundations and I absolutely love them. So, and they're really affordable as well, really affordable. So I'm going to keep both of these. This is a real goodie as well. This is the Maybelline Dream Satin Foundation in the shade Ivory. I really, really like this one. It's really reliable. I'm going to keep it. This is one that I love when I'm tanned, when I do a fake tan. It's the L'Oreal Lumin Magique Foundation. This is actually discontinued in the UK, so I'm very, very sorry. But I actually really like it, especially when I'm tanned. Like I said, like look at me now. This is not my shade, but in summer, when I'm tan and I'm a goddess, this is the darkest foundation I own, and it's really great for mixing in or really sharing out with a moisturiser. When I don't want to wear a lot of foundation because I've got a beautiful tan on, but I just want something, this is really, really, really lovely, and I'm going to keep it. For some reason I have the box to this, I don't know why I have the box to this, but this is the Hourglass Vanish Seamless Foundation in the shade Bisque. It's very different. It's not like the stick at all, but I need to try this out a little bit more. I might do like a battle, see which one is better, see which one I like more, but I'm going to keep this one. I'm going to keep this one. It's the CYO Long Lasting Foundation. It's an airless pump, which I love. Really, really great foundation. I did a foundation on this one, so going to keep it. This is another one I love, and I actually also have a backup. It's the LA Girl Pro Coverage HD Foundation. It's similar, or like tries to be a rip-off of the Makeup Forever foundation. It's actually identical packaging, I think. Yeah, it's like exactly the same, but it's a really, really nice foundation. It actually looks like I've got a lot in here, but it's been like laying down for a while. I've actually not got a lot in here, and I've got a backup waiting for me, so put that back here. This is one I'm going to throw in the bin because it's absolutely horrific. I don't know who the hell would love this. I just refuse for anyone to fall in love with this because it's actually vile. If you love it, I'm very happy for you, but I think it's disgusting. It's the L'Oreal Infallible Total Cover Foundation. Now, don't be confused with the... where is it? The Infallible Matte, here we go. This one is really, really nice. This one is actually like beautiful if you want a really, really, really matte base. This one is like worm poo coming out. It's vile. It's going in the bin. Can you see that? It's vile. This one's being kept. This one's going in the bin. I have an LA Girl lightener shade in here. This is literally just a lighten foundations. So if I want this when I'm tan, but I'm not that tan, I can actually just lighten it up a little bit. So I'm going to keep this one. I don't have any lighteners. I did have a small one before, but this is a brand new one, so I'm keeping that. The next foundation I've got is the Wake Me Up foundation by Rimmel London. This is actually called the Lasting Radiance. This is their new one. I'm keeping this one. It's in light porcelain. And then I have the two Wake Me Up, which I think they've discontinued and replaced with this one now. But whoops, sorry, it's a bit loud. They've got the Ivory and True Ivory, but I need to swatch these because I think one of them suits me better than that one. I think it's this one that suits me better. Let me just give it a quick swatch. It's actually, believe it or not, the True Ivory that looks better on me. This one right here, I mean, although it's dark, like it looks really dark, it's actually the perfect tone, whereas this one is a little bit too warm for me. But then again, if I mix them together, what does it make? It makes like a really beautiful neutral tone. Can I keep both? Is that allowed? Can I decide later? Maybe. I'll put it down here to decide. Another one I'm keeping is a NARS Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation. This is in the shade DeVille. I really, really like this foundation. Definitely a keeper. Another one that I really love, I'm not sure if they've discontinued this or not, but I'm just going to use it up because I've actually only got half left. It looks full, but it's not. It's actually only got half of it left. It's the Max Factor Healthy Skin Harmony Glow in Warm Almond. Really, really nice foundation this. Just looks really natural. It's really beautiful. I need to try this out more, but this is the You Better Work foundation in Light. It's by Essence, Anti-Shine, Skin Perfecting, Tinted Day Cream. Oh god, I need to try this out a little bit more, so I'm going to keep it. I'm going to get rid of this one. It's a simple Kind Skin Perfecting BB Balm. It's just like way too dark and orangey for me. Like, look at that. I'm never going to make that work, so it needs to go. Something I am going to get rid of is this one. It's the Estee Edit Skin and Glowing Balm. Makeup with Pink Peony. I think this smells absolutely horrific. It makes me want to die when I put it on. Like, no, absolutely not. It makes me just, it makes me feel ill. Okay, it makes me feel ill, and it's not because it's out of date, it's actually in date still, but it just makes me want to die when I put it on my face, so I'm going to get rid of it. I'm going to keep this one. It's the Urban Decay All Nighter foundation. I'm not even a third the way through, to be honest with you, but this is full coverage. This is really full coverage. I'll be honest, it's not my favourite foundation in the world, but when I want full coverage, this is like one of the foundations that I go to, so I will keep it for that. One thing I'm going to get rid of is the, oh my god, can you see that? Can you see that liquid? Okay, this is going in the bin. Absolutely going in the bin. Absolutely vile. It's the Asda's Own Super Boost foundation. The reason I bought this many moons ago is because I thought it was similar to this one right here, which is the Bourjois Healthy Mix foundation. I'm going to be keeping this one because it's beautiful. This one's going in the bin right now. But yeah, I'm going to keep this one. I really, really like it. It's very natural looking. And I also have, on that sort of spectrum, I also have the Bourjois Healthy Mix Serum Foundations. These two are backups. This one is nearly empty, as you can see, like the scratchings of the back. This could probably go in the bin now, like in my empties, but there's a couple more uses in it. I'm going to keep both of these. Really, really like this foundation. It's really, really easy to wear. I've got the L'Oreal Infallible foundation. Now, this one is the Fresh Wear that everyone was talking about. I am wholly convinced it is exactly the same as this one, but just different campaign talk. This one's like their original, and this one is their new Infallible Fresh Wear that everyone was talking about, and I am bloody convinced they're the same foundation. But yeah, one's a little bit too yellowy, one's a bit too pinky, but I'm going to keep them both, just use them up. I cannot see a difference. I am literally, look, Stay Fresh foundation, Fresh Wear foundation. They're literally bloody identical. Buggers. This is a really nice one. This is the Miss Sporty Is It Really Me Second Effect Skin Foundation. It's really, really lovely. And it's really, really beautiful, like in tone. You probably can't even see that on my skin. However, it's just a little bit too drying for me, so I feel like someone with a bit of an oilier skin tone would really, really like this one. But it's just like a little bit too powdery for me and my skin tone, so I want to pass this one on. I'm also going to pass on the Revlon Photo Ready Insta Sticks. This is just a little bit too weird on my skin tone. I don't actually like it that much. It's just a little bit too cakey for me, so I want to pass it on. This Barry M one, the All Night Long foundation, is way too light for me. Even on my wrist, that looks too light, which means that is just like genuinely too light. Like I literally look like a ghost in this foundation. But it's a really nice one. It's very, very full coverage, but it's just not my shade, so I need to get rid of it. I'm going to get rid of these Gosh drops, the Foundation Plus Cover and Conceal drops. I mean, they're nice. I just never reach for them. Like, I have nothing against them. I just don't, I forget they're here. So I just don't feel like I'm going to pick these up again. So I'm trying to get rid of these. Someone else can have them. I've also got some more Gosh drops. Again, they're really, really nice, really hydrating, but I just never use it. So what is the point in keeping it? I need to get rid of stuff that I'm not actually using or I forget about. So it's going to go as well. Okay, I have the Estee Lauder Invisible Wear foundation. I have a feeling, is this one that's too dark for me? I think this is too dark for me. 1 minute. Yeah, that's a little bit too dark. However, with a tan, that could be really nice actually. So I might keep that because, yeah, with a tan, that might be beautiful. I'm going to keep that. I've got a Clinique one here, the Even Better foundation. What shade is this in? Oh yeah, that's a nice shade. I can't even remember purchasing this, you know. Yeah, that's nice. I'm going to keep that. Let's try that out a bit more. I like that. I'm going to keep the NARS Sheer Glow foundation. This is in DeVille. I'm going to keep that one. I'm literally running out of room. We need to sort this out. I'm also going to keep the Bourjois 123 Perfect foundation. I might actually have another one of these. Hang on. Yeah, I actually have another one of these. This is actually the backup and this is the one I'm using. I need to just use this up. It's really nice. Probably won't repurchase it again just because I'm getting a little bit bored of it, but it's a nice foundation. I'm going to keep this one. This is the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow foundation in the shade 202 Creamy Natural. You can only buy this on Amazon, which is really annoying, but it's a really, really, really beautiful foundation. I'm going to keep it. Another nice foundation is the Sealer All Day Wear Foundation and Concealer. You get like this little concealer at the top of the lid. Just looks like that. And then the actual foundation itself is like a scoop, which I bloody hate the packaging of. I won't rebuy it, but it's a nice foundation and I'm just going to want to use it up. And yeah, it's just like pleasurable to use. It's not like my favourite, but it's a pleasure to use. One I'm going to get rid of just because I'm bored of using it is the MUA Skin Define Hydro Foundation. This is really, really nice for people with dry skin. It's like literally £3. Lovely foundation, very, very sheer, but it's just like a nice... like it's like a BB cream sort of thing. Very, very hydrating, very nice, but I don't want it anymore. I want to also get rid of the H&M Natural Satin Foundation. I don't know what shade this is in. Soft Sand, but yeah, I mean, I had nothing against this. It's actually quite nice, but I have so many foundations. I do want to be a bit more selective, and I'm just not going to use this again, so I'm going to pass this on. I'm going to keep my Rimmel London Match Perfection foundation. I bloody love this foundation. It's just like a classic foundation that just suits everyone's skin type, so I'm going to keep this. I'm also going to get rid of the Kiko Skin Tone foundation. I never really liked this. It's in warm beige. Never really liked it. Smells a little bit like wet wipes. Not really a fan. I'm going to get rid of it. I love the packaging though. Love the packaging, but it's going to go. This is the Ordinary Coverage Foundation. I actually did not like this. I know everyone loved it. I did not like it, so I'm actually going to get rid of it because I wasn't a fan. I've got the Maybelline Superstay Better Skin Foundation. This is actually quite a nice foundation. I haven't used it in a long time. I think I'm going to get rid of this, you know. I think I want to get rid of this. I just don't really use it. It's a nice foundation, but I just never use it, so it's gonna go. The Wet n Wild Photo Focus foundation is a nice one. I'm going to keep it. Not my favourite, but I'm going to keep it just because I haven't got a Wet n Wild foundation or anything like that, so I'm going to keep that. I'm going to keep both of my Maybelline Superstay foundations. I've got the one that's like the liquid foundation and I've got the stick foundation. I want to do a foundation nation about this and just to like kind of do a what's better video. I'm not too sure if that's even going to be interesting to you, but yeah, I want to try these both out. I haven't actually, I mean, I've tried this one. I've tried the liquid one out, but I haven't tried the stick one out, so I want to try those together and have a feel. I'm going to get rid of the Revlon Colour Stay foundations for dry skin, but I didn't love it. Everyone loved this foundation, no, I don't like it, so I'm going to get rid of it. I'm going to keep my little Kiko foundation in the shade N50. Whoa, it's like a cream foundation with a little sponge. I don't use a sponge, but I use the cream foundation quite a lot. It's really, really nice. Probably should just use this up because it probably won't keep forever. So yeah, I'm going to just use this up and keep it. I'm going to keep my Catrice HD Liquid Coverage Foundation Drops in light beige. Really, really like this. Or this is like, although this is a drying foundation, it's quite nice. Like it's very matte, but it's very soft and it doesn't look dry. It just looks matte. So I'm going to keep that. I need to try this out. This is the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop foundation. It looks pretty yellow in the bottle. Not really too sure that it'll actually suit me that much, but I need to try it out a little bit more. I haven't actually properly tried this. I think I've tried it once, so I need to try this again. Oh my god, we've got way too many foundations already. I'm already freaking out. I got these ones from Primark. I got the My Perfect Colour foundation and the 2 Glow foundations. I think one of them is a backup. This one is a backup because it's stunning. So yeah, the My Perfect one is in porcelain and the Glow foundation is in cool sand. The porcelain one might be too light. Yeah, that's gonna be too light for me. I'm gonna pass this one on. It's a stunning foundation. Like, it's just so beautiful and creamy. I feel like someone that has got like a lighter skin tone than me will really love this one. And the one that I've got in cool sand is the Glow foundation, which I bloody adore. It's just so easy to use. It's so creamy, so lightweight, just like the other one, but it's a bit more glowy. Really like this foundation. I'm going to keep it. I've got the Smashbox stick foundation. You get like a contour in here and you get the foundation stick on this end. I do not use this enough and I need to use this more because it's actually really beautiful. Quite full coverage, but yeah, I'm going to keep it. I've got loads of squeezy tube foundations here. I'm going to go quick fire through these. The Revlon Youth FX one I thought was a little bit too drying on me, so I'm going to get rid of it. The City Radiance by Bourjois, really nice. I'm going to keep it. I'm also going to keep the Air Matte foundation by them as well. I'm also going to keep the Essence Camouflage. I'm also going to keep the Sleek Life Free foundation, and I'm going to keep the Rimmel Insta Flawless foundation. These two are on their last legs. Maybe a little bit too old now, but I'm going to just keep all of them because I need to use them all up. So maybe I can project pan this. I'm going to get rid of this one. This is the My Perfect Colour one from Primark. This is actually a dupe for the, what's it called? The Estee Lauder Double Wear, is it? The one that's like in this sort of packaging. This is great for someone who's got oily skin, but for my dry skin, it just does not look good. So yeah, I want to pass this on. I'm going to keep my Milani Conceal and Perfect 2-in-1 foundation in Creamy Vanilla. It is very yellow, it is very dark for like a first shade, but I'm going to keep it for when I'm tan because I loves it. I'm going to get rid of my Dermacol like foundation because I think it's just too full coverage for me. I don't really enjoy it because it is so full coverage, but I don't know. It's one of those foundations that I just literally, like, I've used once. Like, can you see the tiny dent that I've used this? It's not exactly my sort of shade. It's a tiny bit too dark for me. But it literally, like, this little dab is all you need. Like, look at the full coverage of this. It's just insane. Like, it is insane. So, look, I mean, it'll cover my tattoo. And, I mean, obviously that's literally just remnants. But it is insane. It is insane. So I'm going to get rid of it. I don't really use it. Someone else can use it. I don't need it. It's a little bit too dark for me anyway. So I'm going to get rid of this one. This is a Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless Normal to Oily Skin. I don't know why I bought this. I think I thought I was buying this one, but I bought this one. I don't know why I bought it. I don't need it. I haven't got oily skin, so I'm going to pass it on. This foundation by Kat Von D is like full coverage, almost as full coverage as this. I'd say probably they're on par with each other. I don't really use that often, but it is a really nice shade. I've just swatched it there and it is like my shade, so I'm going to keep it, but I really need to use this up because I haven't even put a dent in it yet, so I need to use it. I really like this 17 Stay Time foundation. It's full coverage, but it is a little bit too pale for me. Like, it's very ghostly white on me, so I need to get rid of this. It's just not my shade. It's a lovely foundation, so whoever gets this, it's like a beautiful full coverage that's not too cakey, but it's just like really full. It's like full coverage. I love it, but it's just too pale for me. This one is too pale for me. This is the L'Oreal True Match foundation in the shade Ivory. I think it is 100 Ivory. It is the sort of foundation that I love to just apply with other foundations because it is a little bit lighter, but it's not horrifically too light. So it's just like a nice foundation that just brings down a tone of like darkness to a nicer tone. It's like too light for me, but it's not horrifically too light, if that makes any sense. It's just like evidently too light. So yeah, it brings down other foundations quite nicely and it's just like a nice consistency, so I'm going to keep this one. I'm going to get rid of this one. It's the MUA Skin Define Matte Perfection one. This is pretty old, but it's not horrifically old. I might just bin this one. Another little one that I'm going to keep is the Lumen Invisible Illumination Foundation Serum. This is very much like I said, it says it in the title, it's a serum sort of foundation, but this is really lightweight and really nice when you just want like a little bit of coverage, something to just basically perfect the skin. This is really nice, so I want to keep that. I actually have two Jordana foundations. I have this one, which is the oil-free creamy liquid foundation, and then I have the Complete Cover one. This is the Complete Cover one and this is the oil-free one. As you can see, this one is like far more yellow and full coverage, whereas this one is more like pink, cool toned and more light coverage. I might just get rid of both of these. Maybe I'll keep this one. Maybe I'll keep this one and get rid of this one. I have the Rimmel London Breathable Lasting Finish Foundation. This is actually really, really nice. It comes on a doe foot applicator. I actually had a foundation and I have no idea where the original's gone, but this is actually a backup, but it's not anymore, so I don't know where the original's gone, so I'm going to keep this one. I have two mattifying ones. Maybe I can just keep one of these. This is the LA Girl Pro Matte Foundation. Oh, that is very full coverage. And then I've got the Collection Lasting Perfection Ultimate Wear Foundation here. Oh, see, that's much creamier. Oh, that's like cakey. Oh my god, that is so matte. What the hell? That is so matte. Have I been an idiot? Is that because it was like stuck in the top? No, that is cakey as hell on me. Ew, no, it's too dark as well, like way too dark. And I'm going to keep the Collection one. I have the Dream Urban Cover Foundation. I'm so on the fence about this. So many people love this. I was not a fan of this. I even did a review on it and I'm just not like a fan. But people mix this into their foundations and say they love it mixed in. So I'm tempted to mix it in and see if I like it. It is too pale for me, like way, way, way too pale for me. But I might try and mix it in and see if I like it. And then if I don't, I can declutter it. But I'm going to give this like a second chance because so many people say they love it. I don't, but we'll give it a second chance. This is the Sport Effects BB Balance Boosting BB Cream. I don't like this at all. However, I think I might do another Sport Effects video, so I'm going to keep it for that, and then if I don't do it, I'm just going to declutter it. I actually hate this. Sneak peek. I did a whole Sport Effects video ages and ages ago, but I want to do another one because they've just recently revamped some of their products. So I'm going to keep it, but not for long. I've also got the Marcel BB Cream. This is the Golden Glow BB Cream. I don't know what colour this is in. A little bit too dark, but I could get away with it if I had a tan on. Oh, it feels good. Oh, it feels lovely. Yeah, I'll keep that. And then finally I have a bunch of samples. This one is a no-go. Bloody hate it. The Complete CC Cream for normal to dry skin by Youth Lab. I'll try that out. Wonder Glow, I've really wanted to try that out as well. Wait, is that it? No, the Wonder Glow is something else, isn't it? It's that one. I really want to try this foundation out. And then I've got the Born This Way foundations in a few shades here. Vanilla, Light Beige and Sand, which is different to the one I have. I have no idea where this has gone. Where has it gone? It's in here somewhere. I have no idea, but they're different shades. I have the shade Ivory. So I've got Vanilla, Light Beige and Sand. This one will be way too dark for me, but good to try out different shades. So I'm going to keep those three samples down here, I think, and remember to try them out. This is obviously now a problem because it's absolutely horrific right now. This is absolutely horrific. I'm going to try and organise it from backups up here, which we've been doing so far, squeezy tubes, stick foundations, go-to foundations, perhaps, or like tan foundations maybe, do tan foundations here, and then kind of just keep this area and all down here for foundations that I use. I have no idea how this is going to go, but let's just attempt it, shall we? Let's just attempt it. actually going to put both of these on my like makeup vanity because literally this has got such little left in it. I genuinely think it could go in my empties and it's got like one more use in it. So I'm going to put this on my makeup vanity, and this one I'm going to try to use up as well just because I've got so many of foundations right now. I'm going to use both of these up. I can get through this. There's actually not a lot left in this, so they're going to go on my makeup vanity, and then that is it. That is the foundation declutter. I mean, I don't know, I've got way too many foundations still. You can't even see them, but just here I have the Rimmel London ones, and I've got the Revolution, Charlotte Tilbury, Essence, like some odds and sods down here, and then all at the front here I have It Cosmetics, NARS, number 7, more NARS. And then as you can see, you've got stick foundations, a couple of squeezy tube foundations. I was going to do like deeper foundations to lighter. I'll be honest, there was not enough room. So I've got a couple of my dark ones over here. Kind of just followed what I did say I'd do, just put a few dark ones over here. But yeah, I mean, oh God, there's too many foundations right now. I have too many, and knowing me, I'm going to buy more. So I need to just get through them because it actually is getting ridiculous. The fact that I have backups worries me a lot because I can't even get through the stuff I've got right now. This is a big declutter for me. I have decluttered quite a few. I'm looking at them right now. I'm going to show you in a second. But this is still too many, like still way too many, and that is a problem because I'm not going to get through them all. So I have got rid of this many foundations. I've just put it in a beauty go box just so I can actually like see what's going on. And then I'm also going to throw away this many. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm throwing away 8. And then I'm passing on 27, I think it is, 27 foundations, which isn't bad at all. It's not enough, but it's not bad going for my first declutter that I've ever done forever. So yeah, decluttered all in all, what is that, 27 plus 8 is 35. Getting rid of 35 foundations, and I still have all of those, which is a concerning sight to see. So that was it. Hopefully you've enjoyed today's declutter. Was there anything that you saw that you've tried or that you haven't tried? Are you intrigued about something? Comment it down below. Let's talk about the makeup. How well did you think I did? Obviously I'm filming this before I'm decluttering, so I don't know how well that I've done in this declutter. It could have all been terrible, but comment down below. How well did I do today with whatever I decluttered? How well did I do? Please tell me. Subscribe if you have not already and ring my bell because then you'll be notified of all the videos I upload. I upload every single week and you wouldn't want to miss out on any more content from me, would you? No. No is the answer. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really, really do appreciate it, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!